Hey guys, thanks for tuning into this week's podcast. Just a heads up, the first half of this podcast, we get pretty gross. We talk about some really gross things. Just be warned. Happy Valentine's Day. This is the 5th installment of the Super Casual Cast. Today, we got Valentine's Day shit, we got weird dolphin shit, and we'll see what goes from there.
It's just sitting on the floor. It stinks.
We got one pile, we got two piles. We will be observing them closely and scientifically.
And dissecting them. Tune in.
Okay, so anyway, dolphin drug use. We're just going to dive straight in here.
Well, in what can only be described as a youngster doing the puff puff pass, West Australian dolphins may be using blowfish, or blowies, to get high.
I think this is fake. Well, I think this is fake. Hang on.
It sounds fake, but I want to know as much as I can about it.
I'm not reading the whole article like that.
I mean, they're being like a little like.
They're giving it nicknames.
That
like,
one's the first two sentences used way too many puns for this to be true.
All the teen dolphins are calling them blowies.
Yeah.
They nicknamed it like a stogie or a bleezy.
Yeah.
Or blowy, like the cocaine.
Okay.
Dude,
yeah.
I don't think you blow cocaine. I don't think it would work.
No, but it's called blow, isn't it?
It's called blow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that cocaine?
Behind the blow.
You got some blow.
Yikes.
Sorry, that's Raul.
Yeah. T-hort sick
I forgot
today.
he was coming over.
Raul is our new
His alter.
featured guest.
Hey, how's it going?
No, T-hort's really sick and his voice is doing some crazy shit. So
don't make fun of them.
Or do.
Do it.
Okay, so that log starting off that article reminded me of this thing I saw on Twitter of like this like local news station talking about how like your kids are sending secret messages with emojis, and like the like looky eyes emoji means like send nudes, and like
I want to see you naked.
Yeah. And
wow.
like the other one was like a secret code for like drugs or something, and it's so stupid.
Yeah.
The way they're talking, they're like, we don't know what they're saying, we have no idea, and it's like, you suck.
Yeah, it's like an alien code that the kids are just like developing a new language.
Yeah.
There's this one thing I saw. It was like an old people Facebook on our old people Facebook, and it was these. There's this community of people on Facebook that hate tattoos like beyond belief.
Oh, my dad's in that.
And they're. One of their like graphs, it was like talking about what was in the ink that they put.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like there was a certain percentage of anthrax, and it literally said like a percentage of sin.
Wow, that's
I saw that.
awesome.
There was like 4 or 5 things that you can't have a percentage of in a liquid or really like in anything.
Yeah, and all the comments were just genuinely pissed off old people. Like,
That's crazy.
there's sin in that. There's direct sin inside those tattoos.
My sister knew a girl whose dad died, and she had the ashes mixed in with the tattoo ink and tattooed on her body.
Oh, that's super cool.
And I don't know how I feel about that either, though.
That doesn't sound.
It doesn't sound
It
good.
doesn't sound safe to do.
That's what I'm thinking.
But I also don't know how it couldn't be safe.
It sounds interesting.
I mean,
I would never do it.
yeah.
It's just strange, actually. Like the whole concept is having a part of your father attached to you forever.
Right.
Okay,
Like maybe
that
keep
is a little
it,
weird.
maybe like a necklace or something, you know,
Yeah.
but not a tattoo.
I
Even
remember there were
necklace is
some
kinda
kids
weird.
who
I
like
would-
kept their bit of their girlfriend's blood and like a
Yeah.
vial
Yeah, I remember
around
that.
their neck.
In high school.
Ew.
Oh, that was so
That's
weird.
fucked
That's
up.
so deep.
Yeah.
I think I would get a tattoo in memory of someone, but maybe not with their
with
actual
part of
body.
them.
Yeah.
I mean, taking the safety thing into account, I think it's kind of cool.
Not
do you mean,
taking
the
the
safety
safety
thing?
thing into account. you
No,
mean?
like as long as you do like take that into account and
that
like,
it's healthier.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not going to be safe in the first place because, as this document Jake referred us to says, it contains shards of glass. Parenthesis, sharp. In parentheses.
That's not true at all.
And the bodily fluids of Mexican cannabis manufacturers.
Wow.
And something called mould.
Yeah, I saw that.
Mould. M-O-U-L-D.
Mold.
Mould.
and the
I think it's
rubella
all-
virus.
That's not how you spell mold.
No. I don't know what the
England.
rubella is.
It's mold,
Tear
but
gas.
it's just a different.
But there's not that
Spell
much
like
of that
color.
stuff because it's 91.5% pure sin, and then also addiction.
Wow.
A
Addiction.
percentage of addiction.
Who
Or-
knew
It's
this
just
was-
addiction is just an ingredient.
Yeah,
Who knew
yeah.
this was on my body?
Why the rubella
Shit.
virus specifically? That throws me off.
It all throws you off. It should all throw you off.
It all does. You're right.
Whoever
And
made that-
THC, toxic hemp chemicals.
I bet somebody made that sarcastically.
And
Oh.
and
And-
someone found it
yeah.
like, this is wrong. We can't be giving this to people.
They're just
Wow.
like trolling that weird community on Facebook.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh,
Well, I
look at
feel
this
stupid for
graphic.
not. Yeah, I feel stupid for not realizing that immediately.
That they put flakes of anthrax. They take the anthrax, they dry it out, and then
What is it? What is
Quickly.
anthrax?
It's
Poison. Like
it's
the,
like a. It can be like a bunch of different various types of.
it's like
poison,
an umbrella
or
term.
disease. Yeah,
Okay.
and
Like in Breaking Bad,
Nope.
ricin. Is that what it's called?
ricin as
Yeah,
a
yeah,
form.
yeah.
Yeah,
Is that anthrax?
Is that a mouse poison?
it's a type of anthrax.
Okay. Yeah.
Mouse poison is
just.
just rat poison, just smaller doses.
Yeah.
okay.
But if you actually do think about how tattoos happen, it is kind of like weird to listen to. Like the needle like bruises like underneath skin, you know, and creates that's how it stays.
image.
Yeah, but it's kind of weird.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It like pokes so hard, it's just like bruise, 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 and the ink stays and can't get out.
And that's why it hurts so fucking bad.
What I'd
Yeah.
really like to see is like cutting into skin, like where a tattoo is, and like seeing the layers and how deep it goes, and if it like bleeds out a little bit when that happens, not just real blood. Is that gross? Am I grossing you out?
That's pretty
Maybe.
good.
I think it'd be cool though, you
Just,
know,
just
out of
thin-
I
curiosity.
mean, I thought there's a little
Shallow
bit of blood
cover.
that always kind of had, well, depending on where you're getting the tattoo, but there's usually like a little bit of blood. Or it gets like inflamed or something.
I don't
tattoo?
think there's necessarily always blood. I think it's pretty rare to bleed while getting
I don't-
a tattoo.
No, you bleed when you get
Oh
a tattoo.
no,
Yeah, I
you
think-
definitely bleed when you get
yeah.
tattoos.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I've watched Amanda get 2 of her tattoos and she's
And you
bled
bleed
twice.
a lot, yeah.
I've only seen
That's
one
what they
person.
wipe away like a lot at a time, but it's like ink too. But
Yeah.
there's blood in there
It's
for
like
sure.
blood and ink.
Yeah,
and
sometimes you
addiction
can't
and
tell
all
if somebody's bleeding because
Yeah.
it mixes with the ink.
Yeah.
What always freaks me out is like tattoos on the eyes. Like,
Ew.
I don't get how that's possible.
I
I
know
don't
someone,
get how people
yeah.
do anything with their eyes.
Yeah.
Eyes and like a lot of face piercings that are just like through the roof. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
like
Yeah.
I want a tunnel through the top bridge of my nose.
Fucked up. Or like the eyebrow ones. Or the dermas. You know the dermas
Yeah,
that
the
people
ones in the middle
they
of your
just
cheeks.
stick in your face and like how do they get them there? Or like the ones in people's backs.
Yeah.
I don't
Have you
know.
seen
I,
those?
Things that
I
look
mean,
like they actually encumber you.
Oh, I think they'd get you a lot more than you think.
I like I think they look ridiculous to like normal people, but like in a tribe setting, like in like a wild tribe setting, I think they look dope as fuck, dude. I think like troll shaman every
Probably
time I
the
see,
more
like,
piercings, the higher you are.
yeah,
on the
Yeah.
the wiser.
tribe.
You know that
Higher
there's
social order.
There's one community that puts rings around their neck
Yeah,
to
yeah.
elongate it. That's weird.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
that's
they
in,
can't take them off
Myanmar.
because they wear them for so long. They have no muscles
Yeah,
in their
they
neck.
if you took it off your neck, would literally just snap right over
You die.
Oh god.
I'm
So
pretty sure
they're
that's
pretty
right.
much just like
forever.
cursed to have that on.
Can you
there
imagine
forever.
how dirty it is under there?
Dirty.
Yeah, really.
Thanks.
Imagine like when you take a shower like once a month and you like just like take your rings off and like set your head down and just lightly scrub.
Ew. I don't think you could ever take them off. I don't think.
Maybe
you
like
should
bend
ever
your.
take them off.
Can you even bend your neck at all with them?
Probably
No.
not, no.
Have you?
It has to be so uncomfortable. Can you even like?
You couldn't fit in cars. You
And
couldn't
they
fit in
like
cars.
Well, they don't have cars,
they
so that's not.
it
their
starts
fit
off
cars.
big. Starts off big and they keep getting
Yeah.
smaller the higher
Yeah.
they go up.
Yeah, no, I've seen a picture of them driving. Someone with one of those driving.
But to an extent, once it got so long, I feel like you wouldn't be able to get in cars. If you were tall at all, you'd hit a point where
Also
like
depends on the car.
also depends
Sunroof.
on the car. Sunroof, yeah,
Convertibles.
like a giraffe, but only like a human with ring neck.
That's what I think. That's yeah.
Boy, have you guys ever seen that guy who I think he's in India who has like never like clipped his nails?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like it looks like a tree, That's just hanging from his hand.
But they, like,
You might
curl and
also be
stuff,
thinking
too.
of the Tree Man.
No, the treatment's. Wait,
It's different. It's
What's
different.
the one in Jackass? There's a Jackass where they.
that's the nail guy. I
That's the
think.
nail guy. Yeah.
Oh God, I forgot about that. Jesus.
Do they talk about him wiping his butt? That seems like something a jackass would do.
No, it's much grosser. Because the nails are super long and old. Like, they look fucking literally ancient.
And fungusy.
And they put some like water. They like run
no,
water
it's like rum or something.
yeah, and then it runs like they let it like they pour it on his hand and it runs
Yeah.
down his nails and they're just like at the end like
Ew.
yeah.
Slurping that stuff up.
That's really gross.
That's
Jackass.
Not
That's
as bad
what-
as this guy.
That's Tree Man.
That's
That's
Tree
Tree
Man.
Man.
What the
Yeah.
fuck is Tree Man?
Some weird, very rare genetic disease that
Huh.
causes something to
Literally trees.
just grow. It's not trees. It's
Like calcium, something.
Bones, like
Yeah.
what nails are, what nails
Yeah.
and hair are
There's also
It's
that
kind
guy
of like the
that
human papillomavirus.
grows hair like literally everywhere.
on his face and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just looks like a werewolf.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's like all over their body.
Yeah.
Oh, they're lesions. They're
Mm,
lesions.
Gross.
Ew.
There's
Yeah.
also this rare disease that like females can get where your eyes are purple.
Like
It's like
all
1%,
your eyes?
like 0.1% of the population. All your eyes? What do you mean?
like your entire like the whites of your
No,
eyes
no,
too,
just
or
like the color is purple, and that's like
So-
something that isn't achieved ever, except for in this like small percent. But they also don't have any body hair, and they can't have children if they don't menstruate.
Oh, really?
And they like, yeah. So they're basically just like a weird alien person.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
I mean,
that-
kinda-
that
I wouldn't say aliens. I was
No,
going
but
to
like
think more like
Androgynous
elves or
elves.
some kind of wise
It'd be
superior
dope
race.
to be born with purple eyes.
But
That'd
then
be
you
like-
realize,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, I can't have children, even if I wanted them. And
Yeah,
like,
but then you just like don't care about. You either don't care about relationships. I wouldn't care about relationships, and I'd focus all my time like either becoming a monk or like just getting real good, really like scientific or something like that. You know.
I don't know. You could be a normal person.
No, dude. But I'm
Adopt
talking about
children.
me. I'm talking about me.
Okay.
I think it would be really cool to have purple eyes, though.
I think it would be too, and everyone would love you.
Everyone,
Would be very
You-
intrigued.
Well, yeah, that's the racial trait.
you would make friends very easily.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just from that, like, are your eyes purple? Like, yeah, they are. Dude, that's so cool. Like,
Mhm.
immediately your friend.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, I can't procreate.
Feel bad for me.
that's the one downside.
Yeah, this is a wig.
Yeah.
This
I
is
work
the
hard
end of
to
my
try
family line.
to hide all my problems every day.
I cry from my purple eyes. Purple tears. Yeah, but I think one thing that's really dumb is wearing colored contacts.
Yeah.
It's like, you
I mean,
just-
it's no different than makeup. I feel like.
I think it's different. That's like changing like a physical feature about yourself.
That's-
You put
that's what
makeup
makeup
on.
is.
No, you put makeup on. You're just
to
like,
change your physical
you're
feature. You
enhancing.
made yourself look like a puppet person.
yeah, but like I don't do that every day.
But you could.
Cut
I
scene
don't
to
see
Halloween.
anything wrong with them.
Colored contacts.
Yeah, I mean,
Ryan
it's
takes
just-
out his colored
Yeah.
contacts.
I mean,
He's
it's
got
just.
purple
I think
eyes.
it's fun.
I mean, it's
Doesn't
no
look
different
good,
than like putting up like a different hairstyle. Like, I don't.
Yeah, or dyeing your hair
I
or
just
something.
I don't know. I don't think it like because people do it to like
I
make
think-
themselves look more interesting.
Yeah, yeah. It is a
I mean-
incredibly interesting trait. Whereas like just putting on makeup, it will like just make your skin look clearer
Mm.
and maybe give it depth in
That's
places.
like the most base.
It
But
softens a lot of edges.
interesting eyes seems like a big way of cheating. I feel like it's just because it's not that like popular. It's not cheating, but
bro.
what, man? What are you gonna fucking say?
I don't get your argument.
You're the one, you're the one talking about cheating here.
Well, not.
Yeah.
I don't see. It's just much bigger than. It's not. It doesn't happen as often. Cheating is not the word to use, but it just compared to
There's
other
a
people.
fakeness. To
No,
it.
bro.
Someone can do some. I mean, there's no much more fakeness to it than there
I
is.
mean,
the
like hair
fakeness of makeup.
extensions are fake.
Yeah.
I also don't agree with hair extensions, so maybe that's where I'm at.
See, why agree or disagree? It's
Yeah.
just someone who does a thing because either A, they think it makes them look cool, or Amanda dyes her hair silver. She thinks it looks cool.
Yeah.
It does. But like, at least your eyes aren't purple.
They could be.
Yeah,
it could
yeah,
be.
yeah.
Yeah.
I want them to do.
I want them to be. Mm.
What the spell? Oh, that was
Tamale down.
hot
I knew it was gonna happen.
Hot tamale down.
I don't have a problem with colored contacts. I have a problem with
Cat
like,
eyes.
I guess cat eye contacts, Naruto contacts, like fucking anything like that. They're weird to see.
Yeah.
I know I
They
said
freak me
before,
out.
but that's too far. I draw a line.
I
Before
saw
you
one
get
that
to-
was smiley faces, like generic
Yeah.
Walmart yellow smiley faces. That was creepy as
Okay.
fuck.
That sounds terrifying.
That's just. Why would you want?
How would you
emojis
keep those
on your
upright?
eyes?
Would they not like spin or something?
No,
Dude.
contacts are actually weighted so that they
Yeah,
they fall to
yeah.
the like heavier side.
Oh,
That's how mine.
interesting.
Yeah, that's how mine have to be.
That's how they all are, because
Yeah.
like otherwise the prescription wouldn't
Yeah.
work.
Huh.
Mhm.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I
There's
didn't know
and
that.
like a lot of times there'll be like a little like small like cut or line, so you
Mhm.
can tell like where they are.
Yeah. That mine don't have that, but.
Yeah, those contacts are just too freaky to see.
Mhm.
Like they just freak people with them freak me out
Yeah,
while they
yeah.
have them in.
And I mean,
Also-
chances are, if they're wearing like that, there's a part of them that
Mhm.
wants to be a cat
But also the
or
cat,
Naruto.
the cat contacts
Or
are
no.
actually like physically like visually impair you. Like you actually can't see with them in
Really?
because they cut off the white, like they make the white parts of your eye where
I
you should be
think
able
they
to
can-
see.
I think they can.
You can see a little bit, but you
Yeah.
can't. You're basically impaired.
It's like those dope ass Kanye West.
I think it's
fucking
like wearing
the
sunglasses.
shutter shades.
The shutter shades.
It's not like wearing sunglasses.
It might be a lot. It might be
It's like wearing the
No.
Kanye West.
It's not.
because they could make it with material that like is more see
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
But
Right.
people have described them as like some of the ones you put in literally can just make you blind.
Well, those are probably the cheap ones. I'm sure you could get.
What are you
some-
trying to do here, man?
I'm giving valid points.
Yeah, he is. He is. You're trying to prove me wrong or something, bro? Fuck off.
I hate
Fuck
when you do this. I'm never recording again.
Just spitting out truths, bro, left and right.
Truths, barely.
I want to hear more about the dolphin pufferfish thing.
Oh,
Did you get anything else
I
out
got
of that?
more. The dolphins have essentially evolved to be able to have recreational drug use. Because the
Dolphins.
poison is toxic to like humans and dolphins alike, but it's a narcotic with a tiny amount. So they're just like grabbing pufferfish and just like, that's enough.
Wow, that's
No way they
it's like drinking
flipper.
alcohol.
No way they flipper a
That'd be
fucking
dope.
thing onto their body. And
I
I don't
mean,
think that's true.
this is the human version of doing the blowies.
Yeah, they just headbutt it, knock it out, like shove it into some sand, and then just like swim in that sand really hard, and, like scrape up
Dolphins-
against it.
Dolphins live it up, dude.
Dolphins live it up. Dolphins
They
are
have
crazy.
Great lives. They get to swim all the fucking time. They're super smart.
They have total control of their probably huge dicks.
They do, yeah.
Unless they're
They
in
do?
in captivity.
Do they not have
Something
control of
happened to their
dicks?
dicks in captivity?
No, I just meant like they don't have great lives.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
yeah. But most of them.
They still have those huge dicks, though.
Yeah.
That's something to live for.
Those huge, versatile dicks.
Do you think they're smart enough to like pull out?
No.
No.
Probably
Why
not.
would they care?
Yeah, why would
Yeah.
they care?
I think we're the only
Well, I
like,
don't see a bunch of dolphin babies all the time.
species that cares about pulling out.
Yeah. Because, I mean, every other species, like, the urge to reproduce is a great thing. It's, like, one of the only things they, like, need to do. You know what I mean?
Well,
I mean, we have reasons not to want to reproduce. And
Yeah, I
animals
know.
don't. So.
yeah, we have the ability to realize, hey, if we reproduce too much,
Yeah, I was just thinking
Not
in
enough.
terms of like if two dolphins are in captivity, and like a girl dolphin and a boy dolphin, like are they just like all
Yeah,
the
but,
time?
I mean, animals only
and then they're gonna have a
they
bunch.
only for the service or for the purpose of procreation, whereas humans do it for pleasure.
No. Dolphins and like I think
dolphins
another.
experience pleasure, don't
Yeah,
they?
no,
Oh, they
dolphins
do?
and like a couple species of
Yeah.
They have rape
apes.
caves.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. The rape. They might pull
So-
out. They might pull
I know,
out.
so I'm wondering like maybe they do like know enough to be like I don't want
I don't want
to
a
inside
kid.
this person.
Well, they don't have the
Having
societal
sex.
pressures of caring for their kids.
Yeah, I don't know how intricate dolphin society is.
Well,
They
can
have
I-
a king.
Can I can I ask you to give everyone listening a rundown of what dolphin rape caves are?
Well, it's been a few years since I've read up on the subject, but
It's still fresh in
dolphins,
my mind.
as we just discussed, have very I use the term versatile, but there's a better term.
Ritualistic?
Grabby.
No, grabby penises. Their penises can grab things.
Like they're very bendy. They're very like a strong tentacle. Like a muscular tentacle.
It's on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, they can grab things with their dicks. So they have caves where they grab things. Supposedly, sometimes swimmers
Human
or other
swimmers.
dolphins, probably other dolphin-like animals, bring them down to the caves and they just rape them.
Yeah. Underwater caves.
Yeah.
Underwater
There's been
dolphin rape cave.
It wasn't like didn't somebody discover like an underwater like cove, like an air pocket,
I think so.
and then there was just dead
Bodies.
human bodies that had been
Dolphin raped.
dolphin raped like over and over and over and over again.
But it's kind of like more they
that-
drowned than like they were
You-
raped to death.
You don't know that.
I don't know that, but
Oh, they were for sure drowned.
Oh, it's
before
more
they-
likely that they drowned than they died from the raping.
I think I'd rather
they probably
drown.
Yeah,
panicking.
no, but maybe they got dragged down.
I think
God,
I'd rather
that'd be
drown
the
first
worst.
and
Yeah.
then get raped.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They probably panicked
Uh-huh.
from the raping
Mm-hmm.
and then like gasped or screamed. and
You'd
then-
probably drown before the raping happened. I
Well,
think.
what if the raping happened like real quick? Like
Depending on how far the cave
That's just
is,
where they dump the bodies.
you probably sucking in water pretty fast.
yeah, but
The more we talk about this, the more I wonder how real it is.
it is real.
I don't know, man.
Do you
It is
think?
real.
Do you think the dolphins
This is a
like
teeth-sized source.
know on a woman which?
No
which
offense,
hole to
teeth-sized
rape?
if you're listening.
I don't think they care.
Yeah, I don't think they care.
Yeah, they'll rape anything they're
Their grabby penises on.
Yeah, their grabby penis can slide into mouth.
That's really
nose.
nasty.
Hey,
I'm sad about this. I hope it's not real.
it is real.
Dolphins, I don't like them.
Dolphins are terrifying.
yeah.
They're really smart. They
I
are.
don't understand like the fascination with like swimming with dolphins and like
I mean, because they're cute until you realize like what's inside of them,
the penis
What they're-
is a scary thing.
what they're capable of.
Yeah. On any animal, really, the penis is
I like
terrifying.
dolphins.
Same with like orca whales are also really like intelligent.
Oh, yeah,
How
because
they
they're
hunt
dolphins.
seal?
They're a species of
Oh,
dolphin.
they're a species of dolphin.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy when like climate change gets so far, the ocean levels rise, and the war starts happening. You know they've got
I
some
thought you were
some
gonna
weaponry.
say like animals in Arctic areas die. No, just the war.
No, the war between human and dolphin.
Of course.
They have to have some kind of weaponry. Atlantis is real.
So far, it's their
Grabby penis.
prehensile. Damn it! I lost. I figured out the word. No, yeah, prehensile penis.
Prehensile. Well,
That
that's
means
a
grabby.
Give us a definition of that, would you? Grabby? Is that it?
Prehensility is the quality of an appendage or organ that is adapted for grasping or holding.
ooh.
So like an arm.
Or like the tail of a
Tail
monkey.
of a monkey or the
Mm.
penis of a dolphin.
Very similar.
Would like bat feet count as that?
Would human hands count as that?
Yeah,
I
believe
feel
so.
like so. Yeah.
Speaking of weird dicks, you know what species has a really weird dick?
Cats.
No, echindas or echindas.
Echidnas have weird dicks.
How
They
so?
have 4-headed penises.
What?
What is it?
How do you spell it?
ECHIDNA.
Echidna penis.
Like, is it? Do they have 4 shafts as well?
No.
Is
One
it just
shaft
like
and then like,
beautiful
like
Five
a,
heads?
flower.
a
A beautiful
Bloom.
flower of
Yes.
Literally, the first option when I googled
Does it look
echidna
like-
penis is one shaft, 4 heads.
Does it look like a plumbus?
no.
No, not exactly
A
like
plumbus
a plumbus.
is-
Oh no! Yeah, oh, it's weird. It's weird. Oh god.
Oh, I
Yeah, that's
see it.
weird.
Oh, it looks like a foot.
Ew! It looks kind of like a hand.
Like a
It's
weird baby
gross.
hand with painted
It
like
looks
nails.
like a very sophisticated joint, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What does the animal itself look like?
Okay. It's
Echidna. You ever play Sonic?
like this.
Oh, buddy! Oh, I hate it now.
Yeah. Oh, buddy! And then he's got
And then
a,
you see his
He's
weird
got that
penis.
huge
yeah, he's got a
Yeah.
crazy penis.
There.
I hate that.
Now I have
so
to look
much.
up what a echidna vagina looks like to accommodate the 5-headed penis.
I understand. I do understand.
Ew.
We're-
It's probably
gonna-
just a hole.
Less fruitful of a search on Google.
Nobody cares about
Most,
the
they
female.
mostly care about the penis.
I appreciate the thought process.
I was thinking about it too.
Because it has to be a
Knuckles
crazy,
isn't a kid,
crazy thing to.
I learned that
Yeah.
fact
He
from
has 5-headed
the
teeth.
Frank. He's a YouTube guy. He did a lot of animal stuff, like animal documentary,
Oh,
like
yeah?
fun fact stuff.
Mm.
He did the echidna, and it was just,
Yeah, probably really offsetting to the rest of his video.
it was funny, but it was weird. Weird to see.
Ew.
Yeah, I don't like that.
He's looking at a picture of that's an arm. That's somebody's arm.
What
Or
are
is
you
that
talking
a
about?
dick?
Dolphin dick?
Dolphin dick. I'm not sure if that's a
I
dolphin,
think
but it's
that's edited.
porpoise for sure.
I think that's an edited picture.
I can't confirm porpoise.
I can't believe that's real.
It looks like a weapon.
It looks like, yeah.
I mean, horses have huge dicks. Dolphins have bigger dicks than horses, comparatively.
Really?
I'd say
I
so.
think
Relative to body size.
Yeah.
Yeah. Horse dicks are scary
this one's
though.
more accurate.
Ew, it looks like a fucking.
Mm.
Looks like a slug.
Yeah, it looks like.
Looks like an alien test.
You know
like,
that
arm.
that like almost viral video of that lady, like petting the whale's dick.
No.
You haven't seen that?
That almost viral video. Nope. No.
It's
How is something
huge.
almost viral?
I don't know. I think it was on Tosh.0, honestly.
Okay, that makes
That
sense.
Oh my
can't.
God.
You can't put that on Tosh.0, can you?
Yeah, you can.
Blue whale penis has its own Wikipedia page.
I probably did. It's big. It's huge. It looks soft.
It's a monument.
Ew.
Anyway, what did you just?
We have to resign to naming this podcast mostly animal penises
We can do let's do dolphin rape caves, and
and other phallic
Oh,
things.
come up with a name.
we'll figure it out. Yeah, sure.
I just wanted to say real quick, the blue whale's penis is
God, yeah.
on average 8 feet.
I mean, blue
8
whales
feet.
are huge.
Yeah, that's
Looking
true.
at that just made me totally forget what I was about to say. It's a shock.
It's got that effect. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a shock. God. Damn, that's a scary size. That's
Yes.
like a house.
Close.
Like one story
This
of
room.
a house. Yeah.
This room.
Yeah.
well,
Up to the ceiling. Yep.
yeah,
Maybe
a little
even
bit
more.
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
I think
Taller
a
than
blue
the ceiling
blue
of this
whale
room.
dick could pierce this ceiling.
It's about two times the length of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're so short.
That's an average, so there's probably a whale penis out there that's 2 Ryans.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. What's a huge whale dick?
That's terrifying to think about.
I thought you were about to tell me about this lady and this guy who have like a 3-way sexual relationship with her like little horse.
Oh
Is
no.
that
That was on Tosh.0, I think. Too.
I think I've heard of that.
Yeah.
I know there's an H3 video
Of
about some kind of like
Horse-
relationship,
really?
horse relationship thing.
I don't know if I've ever watched that.
Isn't there a thing like this guy got fucked to death by a horse? Like a horse?
I mean, I'm
in
sure
That
the
was
house?
on Game Grumps today.
I saw that video.
Oh, really?
Mason
Right.
showed it to me. We were playing RuneScape in like
Yeah.
7th or
There
8th
was a
grade.
video of this man
Yeah.
dying.
Yeah.
He didn't. He died afterwards.
You don't remember those?
No.
You probably don't know that phase of
I don't
weird,
do that.
terrible videos.
No, I never
Spawned
did
with
that.
2 girls, 1 cup, and ends with
One guy.
I think a
one
guy
camera.
getting fucked to death by a horse.
Have you heard the sandbox thing? Have you? Yeah.
Sandbox
I haven't
thing.
seen it. I've not really seen any of those.
Have you seen any of them?
I've seen the sandbox thing.
What's the sandbox thing?
Don't fucking wink at me, man.
Has anybody here seen it?
Seen what?
Sandbox?
Two kids playing in a sandbox.
No, I haven't.
That's
seen
what it's
that.
called, but that's not what it is. It's a woman like sticking a really pretty small but still pretty big for what it's doing, dildo shaped thing into a guy's penis.
Ah!
Yeah, she's fucking it into his penis hole.
Yeah, there's a word for that. There's
There's
an
a
amount
word for that.
There's an amount
Urethra.
of people that are into that.
It's really fucking weird.
Yeah.
I can't imagine it, anything being stretched out as much as that visual.
Yeah.
It
There's
was really weird.
there's another one. This is a disgusting podcast, but
This is horrible.
welcome. You're in. You're in.
Yeah, you don't know what you've.
But
You tuned in for number 5, and this is what you're getting.
You didn't know it. But...
the one about the dude putting a glass jar up his ass.
Oh, fuck.
I haven't seen
Oh.
it. Mason showed me the beginnings of that. not like warning me about like what I was about to look at.
Uh,
But I looked away immediately, and I got pissed at him. I was like, dude, like fuck that, like fuck all that shit.
No. Why would anybody ever think like anything glass inside you is a good idea?
Yeah. Well, he put it up his ass,
Right?
and it broke,
Yeah.
as you would expect.
Yeah.
I
Pressures of the anus.
I'm the anus, the message of the anus eclipsed
Ew.
around the glacier door. He.
This is really.
You'd
You
have to
probably
go to
got
the
out.
emergency room.
Yeah, Ryan hates this podcast.
I hate this.
Hey, dude.
I know.
You think he died?
I'd love to imagine he died. He
He probably
deserved
had to
die.
have like at least 14 hours of ass
I
surgery.
did see
At least he videotaped it though.
I
No.
did see a video
No.
once. I think it was a T-size showed me it, or Mason, whatever. And it was like this thing like underneath like skin. I was like moving around. I was like, oh, this is gonna be real gross. And then it zooms out, and it's like a AA battery coming out this dude's dick.
I've seen that. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
It was fucking horrible.
that sounds
And, like-
awful.
Like I thought it was gonna be like a worm or something, like bursting out someone's skin. Like for some reason I could handle that, but when I saw the battery come out of the dude's dick, I screamed and ran away. Like, that was fucking horrible.
Yeah,
That's
that
so
sounds,
creepy.
That sounds awful.
What? How? You know?
You know, yeah.
Yeah, it's fucked up what you can fit inside your dick. Right?
You wouldn't believe it, but it's not that hard.
I guess it stretches a lot more than you'd ever think.
I mean, a lot of things stretch a lot more than you
Yeah,
ever think.
those
But
things
how do you
used
think
to.
Skin.
those people can't pee okay? They can't pee okay.
No.
Oh, there's got to be some major negative health effects.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Well, honestly, the sandbox one, it literally looked like the dick was like kind
Breaking.
of split in two, and like that was just normal.
That was
Like,
just normal.
If dicks get big enough, do they have just kind of like two sides?
No.
What do you mean?
Oh, there's a
Like-
dude with two dicks.
Like
Yeah,
how
that
the-
was.
Ah, this is not terribly disgusting,
Yeah.
but
It's more of
it's
interesting.
it's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was an AMA a long time ago that was super popular on Reddit about
Double
this.
dick dude.
Yeah, double dick
Double
dude.
Dick Dude was literally his username.
Yeah.
And he had two dicks, and he was talking about like what it was like and like the sexual experiences. And I mean, honestly, I imagine. I mean, I've never seen anything. I would never want to, honestly.
Oh, I've got an.
But-
But apparently they're stacked on top of each other.
Are they? I thought they
really?
were next to it.
No, they weren't next to each other. They were on top of each other.
But the porn industry jumped all over that shit.
yeah.
You think he went into porn?
they wanted him to? I
Yeah.
don't know if he did any.
Yeah.
I mean,
If you had
he
two
could
dicks,
make bank.
it it
Yeah.
almost seems like an obligation.
No, they were okay. They're not stacked, but
Oh, they're not.
Yeah, side by side.
it's like a penis trident.
That doesn't look like all the same person, however. So you think there's more than one person out there with two dicks?
I don't know.
It could just be the lighting.
But
Who knows?
it's incredible. And I mean, when you get that call, you know, like, hey, like this is like big porn company, like we want you, and then you name the price.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
price they can pay you because they're so intrigued.
Mhm.
Like $1 million, like first thing.
What
like,
about
Sure, like I mean, yeah, definitely. That's what you deserve.
peeing?
I think he said like, it comes out of both.
No.
And
I mean, yeah, it just
Double
yeah.
barrel.
He's a double barrel.
I remember like my favorite like response he like gave was like whenever like he like has sex with someone for the first time, he always like warns them just before like, hey, like just so you know, and they always think he's joking, and so at that point he just has to show them like
And
right
then
away.
it's probably shocking.
Yeah, it's got.
It probably like destroys the mood. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
I don't
How-
think I could handle that.
How do you get back into that? Like just like all right, like yeah, we're about to have sex. Like he's like, I have 2 penises. Like get ready, cause you've never seen anything like this before.
And what would you even do? Like, okay, like let's do the right one today. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
no
Like, let's
way.
do we'll save the left one for
maybe
another
they
day.
both have their own like
Minds,
groove. No, minds.
their own, thoughts,
maybe
formal
maybe their own
opinions.
minds.
They voted for 2 different people.
I'm sure he explains it all.
It was
Yeah,
a very.
it's I'm sure, but like that's a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of questions.
All right, I think we're gonna call an intermission here.
Okay.
Maybe we'll come back and not talk about.
Yeah, we'll try
penises
and
anymore.
get some new subjects. It's been. I'm sorry if it's been hard. Wink.
LOL.
Wink.
Don't worry, guys. I'm
puns.
bringing back dicks right off the bat. I got like 8 more pictures of weird dicks.
Welcome back to the Super Casual Cast. We're coming in hot with some crazy concepts.
I just shit my pants.
Alright. Number 1 out of the way. But, our generation.
I'm fucking everything up. I'm sorry.
Our generation's dying.
Our generation's gonna be like the last generation for like to some extent. We have dead relatives that we don't have much to remember them by, like about like exactly how they look, and like that sort of thing. Like maybe we have like a letter or like old pictures.
Yeah, they're like.
But
low
now,
resolution.
imagine when we die, people will be able to get to know us through how much shit we've put on the internet. Like as well as they'd be able to get to know somebody on the other side of the world they've never met before. Or like our grandchildren will be able to actually get to know and have a good idea of what we were like if they were to decide to look into it that hard.
They might be disgusted by some. By
They
a lot
might
of
be
people.
speaking Russian.
Yeah, I mean they said if but if they made it through this far into the podcast, I'd love to imagine they were disgusted. I hope this wasn't the first thing they watched.
Fuck you, grandkids.
But it's
Love ya. Pap pop.
But it's pretty trippy, like how everything's going. Assuming they all haven't gone into the Matrix by then.
Yeah.
I mean, God.
Also, I do
We're
want to
taking
continue
this-
what T-hort's the trend he started. Let's
Yeah.
just do messages to our grandkids.
Yeah. Don't be little shits.
Don't be big shits either.
Yeah. Don't fuck up. That's all I got.
Understand what's good and what's bad, and just if anything's ever popular, don't do it.
Yeah.
All
If
right?
there's not
You
enough
always gotta-
land, go upward. That's the only place to go at this point.
Mars. You have to get there.
No, I'm just talking like 100 feet up.
anything. The
Small
oceans.
increments is all it takes.
How'd the Halo series turn out? I want to know about that.
You'll know.
I guess I'll know.
Hopefully,
Hopefully, yeah.
I can see Call of Duty never ending.
Is there still James Bond? Is that still going on?
Yeah, I think so.
It's probably like the 3rd or 4th wave of reboots.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the guy who writes them stopped writing them.
He's been dead forever.
Yes? Okay, maybe not. They'll keep making original content.
Yeah, he's definitely dead.
How
many Star Wars?
Oh, that's a good one.
How do you think we're gonna handle the next wave of reboots? Reboots of movies that are coming out right now.
Some
but
have been
in
great.
VR.
Some have been great. Some have been trash. I don't know. That's how it'll be.
There's still like reboots happening.
Yeah.
There will always be
Yeah.
reboots happening
Yeah.
because technology gets better and it'll look like more.
How do you
you
think-
can experience the movie.
How do you think reboots are gonna be when we're like 50 or 60? Just watching a movie we watched when we were like this age.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Harry
like
Potter
someday
reboots.
Game of Thrones might be rebooted.
Wow.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, Westworld's a reboot.
Yeah. It
I
is.
mean, it's a totally different.
Yeah, but those
I
are
don't
like
think it's actually that different.
it's pretty different.
It's totally.
Did you watch the first one?
I read the Wikipedia and I watched some YouTube clips. It's totally different.
We'll see.
We'll
See next
We'll
season.
see.
I think next season is gonna be Samurai World
Oh,
instead of Westworld.
That'd be cool.
because
I'd like
there's
that.
Yeah,
there's an
they-
SW world. That's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
Westworld. And
There's a bunch of worlds in the original movie.
There's
a bunch.
3.
Yeah, in the original movie. there's 3.
Yeah, but toward the end of Westworld, they get into Samurai World, which is pretty dope.
Yeah, we see
Yeah.
like there's like a different like costume place, and it's
Wow, fucking spoilers.
I mean, kinda.
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't watched it. a single episode.
oopsies, whoops.
I mean, that's not really a spoiler.
Yeah.
It's not a spoiler.
It's just
Yeah.
Westworld's a theme park.
It's not telling you anything about, and we
Yeah.
already knew Westworld was a theme park.
They
so.
painted that it's the only thing like it, but then you learn, oh, there are others like it.
Right. Maybe.
I wonder if they're open or just being developed in Westworld.
Maybe. I don't know.
We'll see.
Or there'll be a Japanese invasion of the American Southwest.
What?
That's why For Honor, I think it should have been Vikings, Samurai, Cowboys.
Guns.
Guns. Literally, the Cowboys just win.
What do you guys think of For Honor so far? Do you think it's gonna like stick around? I feel like it's gonna be like an evolve.
I think
I think it's gonna be a lot
like
better.
it. I like it a lot.
It's weird at first because it's the mechanics are all different from any other
Different,
multiplayer game you played. But once you get used to it, it's pretty fun.
That's good. I didn't expect it to be like evolve, but maybe go into like the way that like Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront went into, like where it just like it existed, people played it, but it just kind of fizzled out.
It does seem more
That's the
popular
thing,
than
though.
Evolve. I forgot.
I've realized recently a lot of the things that I and some of us write off as, yeah, no one really plays that because we don't know anyone who plays it.
Yeah,
Actually, do have a lot of people who plays it. Battlefront, for instance, still has a lot of people playing it.
How many's a lot though?
2.
I don't know. I don't remember the numbers, but it wasn't hard for me to find a game at all.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's like.
But they all just generally stick to the same thing.
well, they're already making Battlefront too.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's still not hard to find a game in Call of Duty 4. That's not worth
Oh,
it.
No.
it's hard to find a game in Call of Duty 4.
No.
It's pretty hard to find a full game.
In COD 4?
Yeah.
Not now because of the remastered, but
Oh well, I mean, yeah, but like
old
I watched Mason.
COD 4.
Have you tried
It's
like
pretty dead.
Okay, here's a better one.
and like Halo 3? Halo 3's dead.
That's what I was going
Halo
to
3 is dead.
Halo 3 is dead.
Halo 3's
Halo
dead.
3 Halo 3 is dead. On Master Chief Collection, it's actually still going.
That's good. I like that. I played Master Chief Collection a little while ago. I really loved it.
Abby's looking at me like no
You can't
opportunity to jump
comment.
inside.
We're
That's
a
okay.
gaming channel. We're gonna talk about games. sometime.
Big news: we hit 500 subscribers today.
Oh shit!
Oh. Everyone tell 3 friends to subscribe. Have them tell 3 friends. Have them tell
1,500.
3 friends.
Yeah, it's like Vima, but
They're
with our
3,000.
channel,
Yeah.
and no money's involved.
You'll get a handwritten thank you note from Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely Ryan.
Definitely just Ryan. The others don't care.
I don't want to write.
Ryan's the only one with good
I
handwriting.
can't.
If
write.
you get in on this opportunity now, you will retire your parents.
Oh shit.
Hey,
With no money.
and
no
heaven,
and
and you'll go into heaven.
to the moon.
But yeah, it. How long has it been? Like a year and 3 months.
Since what?
Oh, since our channel?
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
been- yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
500.
500.
I hope it picks up.
Yeah, I don't.
I hope we get 3
I mean,
million by tomorrow.
we've been doing a lot better than like what most YouTube channels
Yeah,
like.
there's a
end up
couple.
being, which is a few
$33
videos and
a
then
year.
done.
Yeah, that's what I see on Twitter a lot.
Mm.
A lot of people in their bios they say like soon to be YouTuber,
Mm.
Yeah.
and I just think that's weird. Like
Yeah.
why you would take up that title to
It's
the
kind of
extent.
cocky. Almost,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I know I'm gonna get viewers. I'm cool.
Yeah.
Well, like, it's just like, don't say soon to be YouTuber. Like,
Mhm.
have things to show people before you, like, say that you're doing
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And another thing I couldn't imagine. Imagine if we started YouTube, like, off. I mean, we would never do that because we've got such a good established friend group that's so into video games and YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But like solo getting into it.
Oh, yeah, like, not
That'd be
being a
hard.
group.
Yeah.
Like, if we had our own channels.
Because it's so much harder. Like, just even recording one tiny segment of audio by myself, I can't comfortably speak as well.
Yeah, it's hard to, like,
Talk.
talk.
I just can't.
I don't know how to do it.
It's hard to, like, just make yourself talk when you're the only one in the room.
Yeah.
And, like, you feel like you're talking to someone when you're doing that, but you're not.
I think I could.
At the same time,
probably-
you realize you're at that time not talking to anyone. And
Yeah,
Yeah, but you
conflicting.
get used to it. It's a thing you have to get used
I
to,
was
though.
gonna say,
Because imagine how we were first recording Zelda. It was terrible. It was weird, and I feel like we were. There was occasions where we were trying way too hard to like involve someone in the conversation that wasn't actually directly there,
Yeah.
like the viewer. and it was strange. But once you get the hang
Yeah.
of it, I mean, it works. It's interesting.
I think
you can do
I could
well.
probably just like have a podcast by myself. Honestly.
By yourself.
Yeah, I could probably talk for an hour just to talk. Like,
You'd
just to
have
talk
to
to
you'd
myself.
have to edit it.
I mean, maybe,
Yeah.
but like, honestly, I think I could probably just be. Let's talk about this right. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. I don't have.
You
a
don't have to
problem
do
talking.
it.
I don't have a problem talking.
I feel like if I had
Shut up! Except Abby.
Wait, what? Oh no!
she vomits.
The pressure. No. And like, but you talk to yourself sometimes. Everybody
Yeah.
talks to themselves.
Oh,
Like, it
yeah.
would just be like having a conversation with yourself.
I mean, I don't know.
You not talk to yourself?
If I talk to myself for so long, I feel like I just start complaining.
Yeah.
About what, yourself?
No, just about things.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
usually the only instances I talk to myself is when I'm just pissed and want to vent, but no one's around. So
Yeah,
I'll be like,
yeah.
"Oh, fuck
Usually
you,
mine's
man."
like talking to myself while I'm walking to class. And I'm just like, and I'm just really cold and I don't want to be here.
See, that sounds like the worst time because there's going to be people who see you just like, she's just talking to herself.
And I have my headphones in, so I have no idea how loud I am.
Exactly.
I'm just kidding. I don't do that. Nobody does that. That's weird.
It's just like, it's weird because like when you first start out, you feel like, I mean people are like watching you and like that makes you like self-conscious, but like eventually it's like I don't really care that people are looking at me.
When you see like a person talking to themselves on the bus or something, and they're talking to themselves, you're just like, that's a weird person. Like I don't really want to be around them, and so I don't do that. But I do talk to myself when no one can hear me, like in the shower or something when I'm bored.
I'll talk to myself a lot when I'm playing Overwatch. Sometimes.
Yeah.
When
I
I'm
don't
playing
think it would be
Overwatch, and when I'm
yeah.
painting too, like
It
when I'm like
wouldn't be
doing
too
an art
bad.
thing.
To just like play video games and talk to yourself.
I talk to myself all the time in my head.
Yeah,
Sometimes
that's
I
called
hear you
thinking.
talk to yourself in your room, like whenever I'm like going in and out.
Really?
yeah, and I'm just like wondering, like, was I supposed to like hear that? Was that like something I'm supposed to reply to?
Yeah,
It
that
doesn't
sucks.
happen very often, but it's happened a couple times.
Okay.
But
Right.
then there's people who like do
Blah.
I want to say practice conversations, but I'm not sure if they're practicing or if they're just like they are talking to themselves, but it seems like they're talking to someone else because they're like doing gestures,
Yeah.
as if they're talking. Like,
Maybe like a speech or something.
not a speech.
I
Not
used to
with the
practice
gestures.
speeches. Yeah. I used
Very
to practice.
casual, like into conversation gestures, fingers out. Yeah,
Finger
whipping out
guns.
finger guns. Uh-huh.
You remember recording the mall?
Yes.
God.
Yes.
I remember
a
I
weird
felt
one.
kind of betrayed. Because I was like, that was our first thing we ever recorded, and I wasn't a part of it.
Yeah.
But then I watched it, and I was like, whatever.
Remember that? Remember
Fucking
me and you
What?
repeated the same thing? Like, I said something, and then like, you said the exact same thing, like, not even a second after me.
That's because like
Pressure.
no not it wasn't pressure, but I was like so like focused on what I was doing like in the game and like recording and stuff that like I heard him, but like I didn't like process it.
Thought it might have been like
Yeah, so
your
like
own thoughts.
it was almost as if you were like a thought in my head. Like
There was a couple times we were doing Metroid, and that happened too.
yeah,
We've all gotten
I have
better.
patterns. I develop patterns.
Metroid was. There was parts of Metroid that were pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I miss the one part where I was explaining sandwich punch. That's something that's never came up again in any other. But
If anyone has no idea what we're talking about, there's some unreleased Metroid Prime 1 episodes that me and Jake recorded.
yeah,
There's
I mean,
also...
we mentioned them in our last recore that we ditched entirely.
Oh yeah, we did record entirely.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That game, God, it's boring.
It's not boring. It's not.
Did you
that
not
bad.
finish it?
Like,
When we were recording
Right.
together, it was pretty.
oh yeah,
okay.
no, I thought it was like fun, but like I've since played it like since then, and like I don't know, it's
It's like a just run around collect shit game.
yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Donkey Kong. I am excited to get back into Donkey Kong whenever that day does come, but just it's such a weird game. Such a just run back and forth to go around, collect so much random shit, go back, collect other random
Yeah.
shit you couldn't collect with that ape. Just fucking come on.
It's a
It's bad
kid's game.
It's a kid's game.
It's a kid's game,
For
but
when you don't have
Anything
Job
to do.
or-
Yeah. Yeah.
or really that much school.
Mm-hmm.
Like when your homework assignment was like, read a book and answer 2 questions.
And you answered the 2 questions and didn't read the book.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
so you could finish DK because it's just so time consuming.
And that fucking slide that you gotta beat that bug
God,
took you all night.
It literally took us like 2 hours
Took
to
Jake
do that
a
one
long
part.
time.
Yeah, I remember. I like.
It wasn't 2 hours.
Probably.
You exaggerate it so
No,
much.
it was. So totally was. Because I remember
Still,
not being allowed to like go upstairs. Because back then we recorded in the living room. Like, I couldn't go upstairs. I had to stay in my room and like.
You came upstairs.
I came up here because I was getting bored. It's like
It was like 35 minutes at least,
it was.
or at most.
Oh,
No.
mm,
I think it was like 2.5 hours the whole recording session. At least 1 hour was that slide.
Yes, it was.
Because we stopped recording for a minute, and it was such a surprise. Or we stopped like we knew we were going to.
We were frustrated.
Yeah.
you were fucking frustrated.
The next-
I was frustrated. I was
Yeah.
on the edge of my seat the entire time.
Yeah, it was hard. It was impossible. I'm glad in the through the Twitter direct messages, people like talking to us about Donkey Kong. I'm glad that experience is felt by everyone who
Yeah.
plays DK.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the worst part.
Yeah.
And imagine if we were to actually try that like icy lanky race with the same fucking beetle. Remember that? It's also a maze essentially.
That game's just too much. That's just too much.
It's too much. It's I mean, if you could play it, like if you were playing it by yourself, like Ryan played it by himself for fun,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he got pretty far, and he was trying to get everything.
And you guys erased my file on accident.
Yeah, I mean, it's the
Casualty at work.
the emulator aspect of it was pretty
Yeah.
weird.
I remember I spent like fucking forever trying to beat like original Mario. That you like, 'cause, you know, yeah.
the jumping over barrels and
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's so hard, and like after like hours, I finally beat it, and then like the next day,
Oop, all gone.
Yep.
all gone.
Well, no, you did beat it. You got farther than my brother did in that regard.
Yeah.
Because that's the reason he never beat the game when we were kids was the Donkey Kong challenge. Where you had to
Original?
play it. But you have to beat it like 2 times, and the second time it's super hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Drew never got to the super hard part.
It sucks. Original Mario is fucking hard. Original like video games like back in like the 70s and 80s, they're fucking hard as fuck.
They were difficult, but they weren't meant for like little tiny children to play though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas now
Well, I think
you
also-
can buy Star Fox and set it to a mode where you can just
Glide.
wait. Yeah,
Just
yeah.
glide right
Uh-huh.
on through.
Well, I think it's nice that they have, different modes. Like easy mode.
I mean,
hard
yeah,
mode.
yeah.
I
But
think one of the reasons they had them so difficult was because they couldn't add
Yeah.
a whole lot of content
Yeah,
into it.
it's
So
totally-
that kind of gave it longevity.
Yeah, for sure.
reason to go back.
Yeah,
Time,
yeah.
like high scores to compete with.
Mm-hmm. I mean, fucking Pac-Man. There's no end to that.
Yeah,
It's just hell.
yeah.
Literally.
It just gets out of control completely. Imagine all the people in like 19 fucking I don't know when Pac-Man was a big thing. When was
No.
Pac-Man a big thing?
70s, 80s.
1970s.
80s.
Just like generic.
Ah, fuck, you're in the class. Damn it.
Raising my eyebrows.
But
I didn't think it was that advanced in the 70s.
all the people who stayed up super late at night just playing Pac-Man, like was just they had got buckets of quarters just with the intention,
Yeah.
like, all right, I'm gonna get the fucking high score on Pac-Man. Let's do this. Just intense,
And like,
same like wah 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 wah, like that same sound just over and over and over and over and over again.
and the fact that it was like just so fucking like fun spawned so much like bullshit, like that arcades were like where bad kids go to like fucking not do schoolwork and
Yeah.
No,
Drugs.
it's where good kids go to not do schoolwork.
yeah, fucking god, people like freaking out about video games is like the like funniest thing to look back on.
I'm so glad we're over it.
Yeah,
Like getting mad
It's
at
still
video
gonna happen.
games.
Yeah,
It's still
yeah.
happen.
Not getting like I mean adults thinking they're bad for their children.
There's
Yeah.
still a large segment, I'm sure, of society. that's
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Yeah. Like parents not letting their kids watch TV.
Mm-hmm.
Like the boys that I babysit. And I can't watch TV every time I'm there because we gotta be entertained.
They can't watch TV at all?
They don't watch TV ever. They aren't allowed to watch TV when I'm there.
That seems like the easiest way to babysit, though.
What do you mean?
Just throw on the TV.
Just putting the TV on.
I know, I can't do that.
Yeah.
That sucks.
That sucks.
I want to do that so bad. One time I...
You have to, like, get to know them?
It sucks. One time I, like,
It sucks.
crashed my longboard and, like... I still think I broke my elbow. I still think I broke it. And it felt really bad, and I just, like, brought him to my apartment and slapped him down and was like, we're watching Go Diego Go, like, Abbey hurts, like, Abby's gonna ice her body, and my chin's bleeding. And I was just like, I'm finished, like, we're watching TV today. And that was the only time I've ever watched TV with them. And, like, the only time they ever get to watch TV is, like, family movie night, which is on Friday.
Which is a movie.
Which is a movie, and that's it. And when they're sick.
That's pretty crazy.
What a sad childhood, honestly.
A sad childhood, but I see... I mean, I'm sure they don't think of it as the same way, but the average 4-year-old now spends over 4.5 hours of its day looking at a screen. Whether that's TV or like an iPad or their parents' iPhone.
I believe that. I mean, I probably was around.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. But that's a huge number.
I would just rewatch movies over and over and over again. I would watch the battle scenes from Star Wars just over and over and over again. But I made a game out of it and like pretended I was like in Star Wars and shit. Or something.
Yeah,
I was like 12. Not 12. I was like 7 or 8.
I remember we always did like imagination shit at your house, and it was super dope.
Yeah, it was fun stuff.
I remember me and you acting like we were Super Smash Bros. Characters.
Because your dad wanted us to play outside.
Yeah, he wanted us to play outside, so he went out on our ball dive and started acting like we were Smash Bros. Characters, and I could just like feel his gaze in the distance, like, I fucking hate my son.
All this sporting equipment, a massive backyard, a baseball diamond, an actual baseball diamond.
And I think I remember yelling PK Fire at you.
Yep, you were Ness, I was Ganondorf. I don't know why I picked Ganondorf.
You love Ganondorf.
I think it was because of the sword.
We would always do a 99-minute, not even stock, 99-minute.
That's before we did stock.
Smash Melee games.
Jesus.
And Lug would always fall asleep. And then it'd come down to me and Andrew seeing who's the best Link.
Yeah, he has
And
both big Link.
And it was suspenseful too, because you couldn't keep track of your points to that extent.
Mm-hmm.
Like 99 minutes is up, and you're just like, oh my god, like finally, like we're gonna figure out what it is.
99 minutes?
Yeah.
God. That's
Smash
too
Bros
much.
on Rainbow Cruise. Like the
Rainbow.
Oh, Bodhi.
Bodhi, yeah. We made a joke out of it. Every time we got like so bored, or we made an art of pausing the game and like narrating
Telling
the
jokes.
scene. Yeah, telling the jokes. And then one of the signature jokes was pausing it and then going to like the far corner of the pause screen where you could see the boat like begin to come back like into cycle, and we'd go Bodhi, and that's it.
See, I like how we transitioned to talking about those, because that goes to show even if your kid spends 4 hours a day looking at a screen, it's not going to make them brain dead or something.
Yeah.
They find ways to be creative and use their mind, and
Yeah,
just how
like that's
people
the
is.
thing. I spent like a lot of my childhood like in front of a screen, but like I also like spent time outside too. And like I think people only like register it like, oh, my kid's like in front of a screen, like that's bad, but they don't think like, oh, my kid's outside right now, like that's good. They only look at the negatives and they don't take in the like
4 hours really in a kid's day doesn't seem like that much time.
yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, what are they gonna do for the rest? I'm thinking like when I have a kid, like TV will be nice. TV will be an okay break.
TV is gonna be so nice.
Yeah, just
I
like,
want to watch TV.
I mean,
yeah.
Make them watch the shows I want to watch. Let's watch Home Improvement all day. Christ,
Home
who
Improvement
cares?
all day. I don't want to watch fucking Home. I don't want a Home Improvement kid.
Yeah, I hate that like
He'd be weird.
kids just walking around your house.
my sister is almost 3 and my brother is 8, and they don't watch Adventure Time, and they don't get to watch like Steven Universe and like the cool cartoons that are on right now because like my dad like limits their like TV time. Like, dude, like just let them watch that stuff. Like,
Because that's how you make kids that Like when you lock kids down entirely, I feel like that's how you make kids get in like uncomfortable situations. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I get what you're saying.
They look for like experiences they couldn't have in like other ways that aren't like as safe or like this is a radical like
Personal philosophy.
My parents, they let me drink at my house when I was a teenager. Like I'd say like 17, 16, which is pretty crazy, but they knew I was in high school and I was going to drink. So they wanted me to be in a safe environment when I did it. Granted, there are a lot of times that I made it a not safe environment.
I understand that policy, but also like giving a
It's too
moderation
welcoming.
to a child instead of like have all your friends over and drink a lot.
Yeah.
There's like a different like my parents used to let me like sip things that tasted bad, so I wouldn't want to drink. But that was a good one because it was like, well, you could have this, but you don't like it. I still don't like beer. Beer tastes bad.
I like beer.
I
like
agree.
beer.
I'm not a huge fan of beer.
I mean, it depends on the kid and the situation, though. Because there are kids where that happened and they became alcoholics.
Yeah. It depends a lot on the kid, and you just can't know anything for sure.
Yeah.
Before it happens. The wise words of Captain Levi from Attack on Titan.
I think we handled drinking well in high school.
We handled it pretty well, and we had great times. There was no like terrifying situations we got ourselves in.
There are a couple.
Yeah, there's
always going to be a few.
Yeah,
Drinking's dangerous. Don't do it if you're not 21 or 18 or like.
Yeah, you shouldn't though. You shouldn't though.
Just be safe. I don't care what you do.
Be safe.
There's
That's
one
all.
time our friend kept just trying to run into a cornfield in the middle of the night.
That was.
It was fun.
He made it.
He made it several times.
Yeah.
Couldn't stop him. He's a fast kid.
But he was also. I think he was also of age. Well, maybe not. No, he wasn't. He was like 19, maybe.
Yeah, 18 or 19.
Yeah.
Remember that time you and me like stayed up all night?
I've been needing to fart like all day. I haven't been able to fart for some reason. So.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That was a dangerous situation that I was in, at least.
Oh yeah, we rode the bikes.
We rode.
Talking about farting still.
We rode the bikes.
Yeah.
We stayed up all night drinking, and we rode bikes to the gas station in town because we wanted donuts. And on the way, I was like literally falling asleep on my bike, like
At the
drifting.
wheel.
Yeah, on my bike, like falling asleep. And then eventually we went to
Well, we got to the fucking gas station, and it was the one like fucking rare occurrence where the gas station is closed because like their pumps weren't working. So it's like, well, you can still sell us donuts.
yeah,
like,
you still have a convenience store inside there.
Yeah.
But then we went home.
We went to my house.
Yeah, we went to Ryan's house, and
closer.
we just threw our bikes in the yard, and we were too afraid to go inside. So we
Because we reeked.
yeah we smelled terrible, like it was alcohol, and we thought we were being sneaky. We went outside, right outside the window of Ryan's mom's house,
Yeah, we were just like laying in the yard trying to like hide.
whispering pretty loudly.
Yeah.
And then she eventually just opens the window. I think like, what the
No,
fuck?
she walked outside and
Oh.
walked around. She's like, "What are you guys doing out here?" And I was like, "Oh, hey, Mom. We I immediately said like, I thought you'd get mad at us if I told you that we stayed up all night. So we were trying to wait till you went to work, and then we were gonna get back inside the house." And she was like, "Why would I be mad at you for that?" I was like, I don't know.
You do that all the time,
Right,
Ryan.
yeah.
I was like, "I don't know. I'm going to bed. Bye."
And it does suck because you had in that house, there was a route to get to your room. But that would for sure wake your mom up.
Oh yeah.
Going down the...
Oh, the stair,
There's
the
a little ladder.
creaky little. Oh, that one.
Oh, the ladder.
The ladder, the outside one.
Yeah.
And you have to open the window. It was probably locked.
That wouldn't have worked. I lived in the basement, so
That was
Man,
dope.
She's freaking out. Do you hear up there?
Yeah, fuck her. I feel it.
I hate that cat. I love that cat.
All right, I think we're gonna call this to a close. The second half was a lot cleaner than the first half.
A lot
if
more.
you didn't
I don't
notice-
even think we swore.
Maybe we should switch it around.
If you
Introduce with some nice drinking
Yeah.
habits and then lead into penis.
Yeah, a kidney penis.
One
Dolphin
shaft,
rape-
5 heads.
Two dick dude.
Two dick dude. Double dick guy.
But,
Wait, what?
thanks-
Is it double dick dude?
Double dick dude.
Thanks for watching this far.
Listening.
Well, it's over. Tuesdays, we know this. Tuesdays are podcast days. We know this.
Happy Valentine's
Oh
Day.
yeah, happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Hopefully there's a
Fuck corporate America. Valentine's Day.
hopefully there's a Hanzo skin out, but
Yeah,
We'll see.
that's another thing I want to talk about real fast. They said there's definitely not going to be an event, but when the Diablo sprays and stuff came out, there wasn't an event for that. They just kind of threw it in there.
Yeah.
I
So,
said
I'm
that
hoping-
already. That's what I said.
I know, but it was at the beginning, before the intro. It got cut. Thanks for making it all the way to the very end. We're doing this thing next week where we answer questions that you guys asked in the comments. Just keep that in mind, guys, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.